Hello, everyone. This is your teacher, Julian Marin, and today we're going to be analyzing Martes de Prueba for 8th grade, number 4, in the English section. So let's start presenting so we can start checking this specific test. Okay, so over here we have a reading comprehension text. This is the instruction. According to the information given in the text, answer questions 21 to 25. So over here on the right, you can see the questions, and on the left, we have the text. So let's start by reading the text and then analyzing the questions and the possible answers. Currency paper has a unique feel and is extremely durable. But is it really paper in the traditional sense? There are no wood fibers or starch in currency paper. Instead, like high-quality stationery, currency paper is composed of a special blend of cotton and linen fibers. The strength comes from raw materials continuously refined until the special feel of the currency is achieved. People who handle money on a regular basis, such as bank tellers, can easily determine if a bill is counterfeit by this distinctive feel. The characteristic yellowish-green tint of the United States currency is another distinctive feature that is, in fact, hard for color photocopiers to accurately match. Red and blue fibers have been a long time ingredients in the United States currency paper. Special features like these fibers are embedded in currency paper to ensure that reproduction is difficult. While some counterfeiters attempt to draw these fibers into the surface of the bill, close inspection reveals the absence of the authentic embedded fiber and the clear presence of crude lines drawn on the surface. Security trends, which now run the width of the currency, are not a new invention. In some early versions of paper currency, thin security threads were added to the paper. In these currencies, the number of threads in the paper represented a specific denomination. Security trends help prevent counterfeiters from raising notes. Bleaching out the paper of a low denomination and printing a higher denomination onto the authentic paper. The new trends were first added in the United States currency in 1990 and have recently been improved. In the redesigned notes, a security trend will appear in a different location depending on its denomination. So over there we have the text, and over here on the right, we have the questions and the possible answers. Let's analyze question 21. It says, a possible title for this article would be, or could be, A, Anatomy of a Bill, the currency paper. B, the transformation of paper into currency. C, the new United States 100 bill and its currency facts. D, how to make paper currency from cotton fiber. So over here, we're going to choose answer A as the correct one. But let's analyze why not B, C, or D. B, the transformation of paper into currency. So this cannot be the answer because the first thing that they mention is that in fact, currency or modern currency is not actually paper. So we cancel B. C, the new 100 bill and its security facts. They never mention a 100 bill. So that is why we cancel B. Sorry, C. D, why not D? It says, how to make paper currency from cotton fiber. Yes, they mention cotton fiber, but they also mention that there are other components. So that is why we cancel D. Let's analyze question 22. According to the typography of the previous text, is it possible to determine that the main characteristic of the text is the predominant use of adjectives, comparisons, examples, or references? We are going to choose D as the correct answer. Why? Because they refer once and again to a specific, not examples, but to a specific type of currency and specific features in that currency. When we're going to analyze why not A, C, A, B, or C. So adjectives, yes, they use adjectives, but it's not predominant, the use of adjectives. Why not examples? When we use examples, we display a variety of them and not specific ones, like they do here again and again, using as a reference the US currency with its features. So we cancel B. Also, when we use examples, we constantly are mentioning expressions like, for example, or for instance, or in the case of, presenting again another variety of options. And comparisons, not, because there are very little, if any, comparisons in the text. Let's explore now question 23. It can be inferred from the above text, or in this case, to the left text, that the United States government has A, designed the notes to make them look more attractive. B, been forced to implement security features to avoid fraud. C, developed new technologies to avoid legal money printing. D, been using renewable materials to protect the environment. So we're going to choose, in this case, the only coherent and possible correct answer will be B, being forced to implement security features to avoid fraud. That is the correct one. Let's analyze why not A, C, or D. A, redesign the notes to make them look more attractive. So yes, they have been redesigning the notes, but not for this purpose that they mention here. Looking attractive is not really the priority for the United States government. C, develop new technologies to avoid legal money printing. So if anything, they want to avoid illegal money printing, not legal, because they are the ones who can legally print this paper. So that is why we're canceling also C, not A, not C. And D, being using renewable materials to protect the environment. They never mention in the text any concern about the environment. It's all about security and preventing or avoiding fraud. Now let's check question 24. Taking into account the internal structure of the text, it can be inferred that it is. We have four options. A, expository. B, argumentative. C, narrative. D, descriptive. Over here, we're going to choose the correct answer as A, Now let's analyze the reasons. Expository and argumentative texts are the ones are different because expository is more explicit than argumentative. Argumentative is more implicit. And over here, we're not really presenting arguments. We are exposing a case. Now, we cancel argumentative because of that reason. Now, why not narrative or descriptive? Because these are types of writing that are focused more in the creativity of the writer. In this case, the writer is focusing objectively in some facts and some characteristics of a specific currency. That is the reason why not C and not D. Now, let's take a look to question 25. It can be inferred from the text that the most important security feature of United States bills is A, the currency paper, B, the color designs, C, the cotton fiber, and D, the counterfeiter. The correct answer here is A, as the currency paper is central to the text and also is the main topic in these concerns of the United States of America currency responsibles. Why not B? The color designs are not the most important thing. It is important because of different reasons, but not the most important. So we cancel B. The most important security features for the bills. The counterfeiter is not possible because over here counterfeiters are the ones who fraudulently committing fraud. They make copies, illegal copies of the bills or the notes. So of course this is incoherent. And C, the cotton fiber. So the most important thing is not the cotton fiber because the cotton fiber is just an element, it's just a component of the bills. That's it. So right here, we're finishing this video. I hope you have found it interesting, educational, and I see you in a future occasion. Thank you very much.